I suppose it would help if I had a mirror in here, but hey, it doesn't have to be perfect. Absolutely not. In fact, I believe there is no such thing as perfect. I believe embrace your imperfections. In fact, perfect, isn't that boring? Okay folks, welcome to another episode of Stories with Sheila. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, then please subscribe to be part of this mental wealth community where we learn and we laugh and we just help ourselves and each other. Happy days folks. So today's story is going to be about worry. So I'm going to share this story with you folks. And this would have been about, I'd say probably about 10 years ago now, when I was 16. Okay, I might have lied just there. Anyway, so what have we about what, 34? You're guessing my age now, aren't you? I can tell, I'm 44. There you go, the mystery is out. Okay, so the crack was that I used to get extremely nervous before gigs, before my pure comedy gigs. I used to worry so much about what people were saying about me. And I started to think about, okay, what sort of things am I imagining people are saying? So I imagined that people were saying, oh, she's not going to be any good, she's going to be pure rubbish, she's a female anyway, women are not funny. So I was expecting, I was, imagining all these negative thoughts that people were saying. And this, of course, was just heightening my anxiety. So I decided to put it to the test. And I waited for a gig where I was in a hotel and I was the main entertainment from pure stand-up comedy. There was a meal beforehand and I sat in the meal and I listened to people's conversations. So this was before I went on, and luckily the people didn't know who I was. Well, guess what folks? I listened to the conversations and guess what? Were they talking about how bad I was going to be? No. Were they judging me being a female comedian? No. Did they even mention my name? No. They weren't talking about me. And I realised I needed to get over myself. And in a way, it kind of made me laugh. It was making me think, wow, what's this with my ego going on here? In a way, there was a bit of arrogance for me to think that they're talking about me. No, they weren't, and rightly so. And that's the thing, folks. So I challenged that worry, I tested it, and the things I thought I was going to be there weren't there. It was totally in my head. Your thoughts are not reality. Love that saying. I know I'll be coming back to some of your sayings folks, but that's really helped me, that a lot of the times your thoughts are not reality. Challenge those thoughts folks. And I then just laughed and I said, get over yourself Sheila, and I went off and I did a lovely gig, had the crack, they absolutely loved it. Okay folks, if you're the sort of person that worries about what other people think of you, it is such a waste of time, because most of the time they're not thinking about you. Most people are so busy thinking about themselves, and rightly so, that they're not thinking about you. So do you know what? I hope that helps. It certainly helped me just to kick that worry into touch. Okay folks, it's time for... So let's have a look in here. I always mix up which box is which. I think it's in this box. Okay, let's see what we've got. So again, thank you so much for submitting your useful pieces of advice. Okay, this is from Karen Bramman. Do you know what? I think it's the heat in my office cabin, and remember, it's not a shed. Okay, enough of me waffling. So this is from Karen Bremen. Thank you so much, Karen, for this. I hope you're well. And she says, be honest. If you don't like something, say it, and don't worry about being you. Oh, that's really nice. And this is a saying from her late mum. So I'm going to read that again. Be honest. If you don't like something, say it, and don't worry about being you. That's so nice, isn't it? And again, a saying from her late mum. Well done. Karen's mum, and how fitting what we're talking about, worry. Wow, fantastic stuff. Thank you so much, Karen. Okay, it's time for either a sing song, a dance, who knows what's going to happen. So there's a mixture of original song, an Irish song, a popular tune, or a dance. So we'll see what happens. I hope it's not a dance because my bra is not very good. Oh, it's going to be an Irish song. I always like doing Irish songs. Okay, well, it's again, it's just got to be my favourite. So definitely I would say one of my favourite songs, and this is going to be I'll Tell Me Ma, because folks, so many times when I do gigs I do like an Irish dancing competition and I get people up, like what I do is I say, right, who here doesn't care what people think? And somebody will cut and go, me. I'll go, great, come down here. I'm actually giving one of my secrets away, because when I ask that in future theatre shows, you're not going to come down anyway. And we have a competition, an Irish dancing competition to I'll Tell Me Ma. So folks, if you can't sing it, clap it and just enjoy it. Thanks so much for listening, folks, and listen, don't forget to have fun amongst all this unpredictable stuff that's going on, and let's just continue to laugh, love and look after each other. Please tune in for another episode, folks. I'm going to be talking about probably about communication in the next one, or gratitude, or there's just going to be lots of stuff, folks. It's not like I make them up as I go along.